So the poor girl needs a bath, and she's about to get one. And then we're going to talk about my impression after a few months of riding, so dirty, of some of the training I've gotten. What things were useful, what things I'm seeing day to day that I'm like, okay, that's actually applies. That's reality, not just something they talk about, but like that actually is useful to me as a normal rider. What is useful for somebody who's just riding a motorcycle? The slow speed stuff from the MSF class, from the, basic rider course at Harley Davidson, you use that every single time you ride. It's very easy to denigrate it as, this is stupid, this doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. Do you ever come to a stop sign? Do you ever come to a stoplight? When you pull off an exit on the highway, is there a stoplight or stop sign at the end of that exit that you have to stop at? Do you go fill up your bike at the gas station? It applies constantly. Getting your bike out of your driveway, it applies. Well, apparently I did not clean my windshield after I last rode. There is a giant bug right in the middle of my windshield. There we go. He was dry. Really? Woof, 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 woof. Now I agree 100% with folks like MotoJitsu and Canyon Chasers that some of the stuff that they're teaching in that course is wrong. And as Canyon Chasers and MotoJitsu have pointed out, they're teaching it that way because in the context of the class, it isn't wrong. They are dealing with a whole bunch of new riders on a closed course at very low speed, and they're trying to avoid people dropping the bikes. That's very different from somebody who's been riding even a week or two. If you've got 10 hours under your belt, you now have more riding time than the course. You're less likely to stab at the front brakes as you come to a stop. So things like that I think are very valuable, but the overall concept of the course, the starting from a stop and turning immediately, yeah, that's called an intersection. That's called, coming to a stop sign and using the corner. I don't see how that's not useful. The figure eights, the U-turns, this is called parking. This is called, turning around at a dead-end street. Oh, that's nice little water and gravel. Let's see here. I think we'll use number 2 like I usually do. I don't know why I was weaving. It was not necessary, but I was just having fun. So I'm going to turn you guys off while I clean the bike, because I want to take the helmet off. But we will get back into this in a few minutes, so see you later. So I made a critical error. I forgot to bring a microfiber or 2 or 3 to dry the bike. Brain farts. Didn't grab a towel. So I'm going to have a wet butt. I'm going to have a wet butt. And then you get into things like trail braking. Now, I know that a lot of people consider that advanced skill and high-end stuff and racing oriented or speed oriented, and I disagree. I use trail braking almost every single time I go around a corner at speed. If I was going fast and I'm just going around the corner, and not by fast I just mean not 10 miles an hour. If I come up to this corner and I need to go around it, I'm not going to trail brake, right? It's stupid. I'm accelerating through the corner because I was going so slow when I got there that it didn't matter. But if I hadn't had to stop, say I'm going 35 down this road and I want to turn this corner to the right. I'm going to start slowing down. I'm going to keep on my brake a little bit as I go through a good chunk of that corner. And then I'm going to finish getting off the brake and transition to throttle. But if I need that front brake, I'm already there. It's already engaged. There's already pressure on the tire. There's more traction for the tire, and I don't have to stab at it. I'm not going to be rushed. That's kind of my opinion on trail braking, even for the most casual of riders. This road is so rough. The surface of this road is like, blah. So to me, that's trail braking is an everyday thing. It's most corners. Now, if I absolutely don't have any need to slow down to do a corner, I put my fingers over the brakes. Like, forget parking lot, like, you know, right now where I'm covering. I just mean, like, if I'm taking a corner that I don't think I'm going to need to brake, but, you know, if I come around the corner and there's something there, I don't want it to stab my brakes. We'll just go past this lady, because she's paying no attention whatsoever. And I think that's a key thing. I'm not a Dan the Fireman fan in terms of his instructional videos, and I think that he gets incredibly repetitive and silly. If you're watching him, like binge watching kind of thing. On the other hand, he is very good at showing you the stupid stuff that people do on the road. Bad drivers. You know, like bad dog, bad driver. And that's important. That's a life-saving thing. But it has nothing to do with your actual skill of handling your bike. It's the thing that gives you the heads up that you're going to have to handle your bike. You know, it's that extra half second of warning. I think the other biggie that is worth considering, and I am 100% not great at it. I'm not horrible at it, but I am not, you know, it's a constant learning and improvement process for sure, and I am not well down that path. But lane positioning. Knowing where to be, when to be there, how to adjust smoothly, you know, where are you going to go in an emergency. That is an interesting color on that car. That is, I've never seen such a color on a car. So yeah, lane positioning. Oh, damn it. I don't trip the sensor on this thing. I think it's very important. I think that it is quite literally a matter of life and death. If you are in the wrong lane position, you are vastly increasing your risk if something goes wrong. It's not that it increases your risk of something going wrong. It's that if it goes wrong, you have less chance to get out of it, to get out of the way. Because our biggest advantage as a motorcycle is that we can get out of the way. We don't need a lot of space, and we don't need a lot of time to maneuver and get out of the way. You know, if my handlebars fit, I'm good, right? And I think that's critical. Take care, have fun, stay safe, enjoy the ride, guys.